Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning, and I am having a massive sort out today of, well, not even today, just this morning, of my apartment because it's a mess and it's making me feel very uneasy, especially as my brain is very chaotic at the moment. I've got a lot going on in my brain and I've got a lot of jobs coming up. So I just want to have a clear space. So I've just put my washing on. I've just ordered my groceries. And I am in the middle of just cleaning up. I'm going to hoover. I'm going to put everything away. Like, look, I just have clothes everywhere. I mean, I do have a lot of clothes, but this is just unnecessary. Like, it's on my coffee table. So I need to put it away. But I really don't have much wardrobe space. Well, I do, but I have a lot of clothes. So I need to just try and sort this out as quickly as possible this morning because I have plans this afternoon. Well, not really plans. I've been asked to do a shoot for a desert safari quad thing. So I'm not going to turn down opportunities at this point because I'm in my say yes to everything. And I think the last couple of months I've been very in my little cocoon of feeling sorry for myself, feeling really sad. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've had a lot of business drama with my business back at home, and I am going to talk about it. I am going to go into depth about why I was forced out of my business back in the UK. But that being said, I am very good at turning things around and making things into positives. Don't get me wrong, this has probably been the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I have felt so depressed and cried. And if you're a business owner, you'll understand how devastating this whole situation has been for me, being forced out of one of my businesses that I cared so much about. I was so proud of it. You know, it meant everything to me. As I said, I'm going to make a whole nother video on the details because I'm not holding back anymore. I'm not going to keep my mouth closed like I always have done. I am going to talk about it. However, that brings me on to the fact that when one door closes, another door opens, and I want to try and make this a positive situation. I don't want to keep dwelling on it because I've been dwelling on it the last couple of months and I've been really in my feels the last couple of months, and I think it's a big reason I've not fully felt settled in Dubai because I've had so much going on back at home and figuring out what to do, and my mind has just been like on overtime. Or overdrive. So I want to use this experience to just now say yes to everything and do everything possible. So I've been asked to do a photo shoot or video shoot. I'm not actually entirely sure what it involves. I just know that it's a shoot for a quad bike safari situation in the desert. Now it's going to be hot because it's already so hot at the moment. But doing it in the desert, I think it's going to be quite unbearable. But as I said, I want to say yes to everything. And I'm excited because I've not done quads yet since I've been living in Dubai. And I've not been to the desert. So I'm excited and it'll be fun. And that's so up my street. Like, if you know me, you know I love adrenaline. You know I like doing fun, exciting things. And I haven't really done anything like that since I've been to Dubai. You can't class going to beach clubs and fancy dinners as adrenaline activities. So we're going to do that this afternoon. Hopefully I can bring you along. I need to see what the crack is. Like, are we allowed to film? I'm not really sure. So hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys along. I actually went to a beach club yesterday. Yesterday I was really feeling sorry for myself. I spent the whole morning crying over this situation, and my friend was like, no, we're not having this. Like, let's go to a beach club. We can just chill. So I went there, had a few drinks, didn't get drunk, but I had a few drinks, and I really caught the colour. I don't know if you can tell, but I am a little bit burnt. So that was fun. Well, it wasn't even fun because I was so in my feels, but it was nice to get out and socialise. But that has been my weekend. Well, that was my Saturday. So I'm going to crack on with some things now. And then I'm not sure if this is just going to be like a one-day vlog or a couple of days. I will see because I don't know how much I'm going to get filmed today. So I'm not going to show you me cleaning. You know what cleaning looks like. It's so boring. So hopefully I can just bring you along to this quad safari desert situation later this afternoon. This is my outfits. I actually don't know what is acceptable to wear in the desert, to be honest, because I just know it's going to be so hot. So I've literally got this little top on. I wanted to wear black because I love black, but I know I will die out in that desert wearing black. So I'm just waiting for the driver to pick me up now. I actually don't know how far away the desert is. I'm assuming it's not far because we're literally on the desert now. But like the actual like desert, like where the sand. I don't know how far it is. I've never been before. So I'm just waiting for the driver. I have literally just rushed to get ready, film some TikToks and eaten. And now I feel a bit flustered because, you know, when you're rushing, when you're getting ready, and I haven't charged anything. I've got like 10% charge on my phone and I'm all over the place, but I'm really excited. This is like my first actual shoot, which it's going to be so fun, and I just love the fact that in Dubai there's just so many opportunities for things. Yeah, see, they have them there. I have to buy one. Yeah.
You can definitely rent one out.
Yeah, I can't wait forever.
For you. What is time? It's nice. Ready for some
Guys, I haven't drove in 9 months. I've forgotten how to drive.
Yes, let's go!
I'm ready. Oh, the sun looks so nice. Can't even, the photos and videos don't even do it justice how nice it is. Guys, this literally has been my dream company to work for. I am obsessed.
I'm trying to spin it over, girl. I can't even stop to spin it over. Big fuck.
Yesterday was probably one of the best days I've had. Actually, probably the best day I've had in Dubai so far. Obviously, Dubai is great for beach clubs, fancy dinners, like getting dressed up. And I do love that side of Dubai. But the person I am, like, I love adrenaline things. I love chasing that dopamine fix. And for me, like, that did it. I got it out of my system, and it's made me realise like how much more I want to do things like that. I'm just making a coffee, so this is probably going to be loud. And obviously I spoke to the girls who were also on the shoot, and they've been here a lot longer than me, and they all said, they're all like adrenaline girls as well, and they all said that there are so many more things to do outside of Dubai, like in the other Emirates, so like Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, is that how you pronounce it? Like there's so many other like Emirates that you can do really cool stuff like that. So that's my mission now, because it's about to get really hot in Dubai, and I won't be able to do all of these things when it's too hot, so then I'll have to wait until like October time. So in the next month I really want to go and do, the girl was telling me about a motorbike track that is in another Emirates, and it looked insane, like basically in the desert, but there's an actual track. I mean, that probably will be too hot to do that, especially if I have to wear leathers, which I probably would have to wear leathers. But I want to do so many more things like that. Like that's made me so much happier, and I think everything that I've gone through the last couple of months with my business and stuff, I feel like this has been like a real turning point that I needed. Sorry, that is my coffee machine. This has been the real turning point that I needed, because it's really made me realise like this is my new life now. Like the fact that this was a job for me is insane. Like how am I working with companies like this? I don't know, but I feel very lucky right now. I'm very blessed, and essentially I moved to Dubai for a better life, and I wanted to take content more seriously, and I feel like it's finally paying off. And it's so true when they say one door closes, another door opens, because literally I have been devastated about losing my business back in the UK, and the fact that now I'm getting jobs like this is literally making it feel a little bit more worth it. So that was fun. Anyway, I do have work today. Obviously, I've probably said about it a little bit in other vlogs that I am starting a new job for a company with supercars, and I am getting myself back into a routine. I've not worked for another company. It's still kind of freelance, but I've not worked for another company in 8 years. I've only worked for myself, and I think that it's going to be a struggle for me because I'm used to doing things on my own time when I want, and like just doing things solely for me and having other people work for me. Now actually like going in and learning a whole new skill and being on like a time schedule and having deadlines and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working so much, and I'm so grateful that I've even been able to take this job because I really do love working and it keeps me sane. But I'm just a little bit like, oh, this is going to be so crazy, like actually having to like work for someone else again. But I'm excited. And obviously I still have my other salon back in the UK, my first original salon that's doing really well. I'm really proud of it. It runs itself. I obviously still need to do like jobs for it, but essentially it's doing so well that I just trust it to kind of run itself now. So, oh, my coffee didn't work. Oh, there's no water. That was stupid of me. So yeah, I'm gonna go to work later. I am just having my morning coffee. I have started doing this in the mornings. Hold on, let me show you. I've really tried to like work on my skincare at the moment, and my face is really puffy because I do go to bed really, really late, and that's not good. But anyway, I am trying to work on my skincare. So I've been using this in the mornings just to wake me up, and then using an ice globe, and I'm actually going to use my patches this morning as well because, well, my face is extremely puffy. Like, I went to bed probably at like 2:30 last night. Don't ask why, I don't know, I just couldn't sleep. And then I woke up at about 6:45, so I am tired. Oh, that feels so good. Keep having really weird dreams as well. I think because of everything that's happened to me recently with my business and stuff. Why is this coffee not working? I just think I'm like in a weird place in my head a little bit, and like this is like a massive transitioning phase for me. Sorry, this is going to be really annoying. Like, why is this not working? Okay, let's try and do another pod. I'm in like this transitioning phase, and I'm going to do a whole vlog on it about losing my business, like being in this transitioning phase at 29 years old, how I feel about it. And basically, cut a long story short, I am so far out of my comfort zone right now. Like, so far out of my comfort zone. Obviously, owning my own business, that's been my safety blanket. Like, I have always been so comfortable and so at peace owning my own business and working in that salon. But if we go back to the first ever vlog I done about moving to Dubai, I said a million times in that video, every day's the same. Every day's Groundhog Day. I want new things. I want to experience new things. I want new opportunities. I want to push myself out of my comfort zone. And now I've got all of that, I'm like, Emily, like, I'm acting like I can't handle it. And I'm acting like really scared and like in this scarcity mindset where I'm like moaning about it and being miserable. And I need to remember that this is what I wanted. What I'm living right now is exactly what I asked for 6 months, or longer than that now, 7-8 months ago. It's exactly what I asked for. I'm getting opportunities left, right and centre. I'm meeting new people. Every day's different. I've got potential to earn so much more money. I am living in my dream apartment. I am out of a toxic relationship. My standards are so high. My boundaries are so high. I don't take shit off any man. Like, I'm literally living so many people's dream lives, let alone my own. And I think it's just so scary because it's so different to what I'm used to. Like, my old life was good, but it was the same thing every single day. Whereas my life now is insane, and I see like 10 Lamborghinis every day. Like, that's not normal in the UK. And I'm a car girl. So like, this is so cool for me. But as I said, it's so far out my comfort zone. I feel like this tiny, 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 tiny little fish in this big, big, big ocean. And I think I am a creature of comfort. I'm a creature of habit. And I think it's just daunting, even though this is what I wanted. I think it's like the fear of the unknown and not knowing what's going to happen next, and scared to not be the best at something, because I always felt like I was the best at what I did back at home. So I think that's scary. But anyway, I've talked enough. Hopefully I can bring you along to my workplace today, because I'm going to shoot some content there. And I'm going to enjoy my coffee right now. I'm going to journal. I'm going to meditate because it's needed. And I do have so much admin actually to do for my business back at home, even though I have just said it runs itself. I do still need to do things. I can't just completely neglect it. So I need to do that before I leave. And I just feel like my life is really jam-packed right now. So, which is good. I'm not complaining. I saw a quote the other day that said, don't complain about being too busy for the life that you prayed for or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. But it was a good quote. And it made me realise, like, yes, Emily, don't complain. So these are the under eye patches I've been using. You can buy them on Look Fantastic. I actually have a discount code, but I keep them in the fridge. And these are the best ones I've personally found, and I use them, like I use eye patches a lot. I just like the way that these really securely stay on your face, because a lot of eye patches kind of like move around your face, and that's really annoying. The only thing I don't know is like, what way do they go? Even though I've been using these a long time. This way or this way? Oh, that feels so good. That's like heaven right now, when my eyes are so puffy and tired. Anyway, I leave them in the fridge, and I'm going to leave my discount code here. It's LFTFLOVEM. And I honestly buy all my products on them in the UK off Look Fantastic, because they always have really good deals, and it's cheaper than going into the store. I buy all my makeup, my skincare, my hair care. Buy my shampoo and conditioner off Look Fantastic. So yeah, use my discount code, you will get money off. I think last time I ordered a few things and I got like £27 off, which is obviously great. So definitely recommend using that. I have just finished work and I've just got to the mall. I need to get a new phone, and I also want to look for some work clothes, like more conservative sort of clothes, like more covered up so that my tattoos aren't on show. I've also just put my piercing back in because I'm not allowed to wear it at work. But anyway, let's go into the mall. I have just got food, and now I'm trying to find somewhere to sit. It is so daunting doing this. I know there's nothing wrong with eating on your own, but it still scares me, even though I do everything on my own, and I lived on my own for like 3 years now. Well, technically like a year and a half, but still. I still get nervous doing things on my own, which is... I think I actually don't get nervous doing things on my own. I get nervous filming when people are staring at me. This is what I got, a vegetable sushi concoction thing. Also, I've just been sat here editing my video from yesterday for TikTok and Instagram, and it's so good. It's so good. I had so much fun. Honestly, it was the best day I've had so far. The video is so cool. Like, I got all of the shots on my Osmo camera that I'm using now, and although it makes me look like a corpse, like how clear it is so good compared to this iPhone. I never film on this iPhone anymore because it's just shocking. So hence why I'm going to get a new phone now, because I do like filming on an iPhone. It's convenient, it's easy when I'm out. I hate having this camera out because it's embarrassing. People are literally staring at me right now. So I'm just going to finish editing this, and then I'm going to go and get a new phone. This is how dedicated I am to work at the moment. I'm literally sat in the food court with my laptop out so I can edit some content. I got the goods. The content is now going to be amazing. But how beautiful is this mall as well? I love this mall. I just think it's so pretty. The UK malls, well, we don't even call them malls, the UK shopping centres could never. Whilst I'm at the mall, I'm actually going to go to the Virgin store because that's who my provider is with. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. And get my SIM card put in there because, guys, I'm so embarrassed. I can't do this. Can't do this. Anyway, I'm going to go and get my eSIM put into that phone because I don't know how to do it myself, so I'm just going to get them to do it. I got my new phone. I also got a case as well because I have obviously cracked my old phone and I don't want to do that again. However, I went into the Virgin store and she was so dismissive. She was just like, you need to go home and download the Virgin app and then come back. And I was like, why can't I just do it here? And she was just like, because, and I was like, girl, I don't know what you're saying, but I ain't got the brain cells to listen to it right now either, so I am going to go home. So I don't actually have a SIM for this phone at the moment. So I can't really do much of it, but I can take content. So that is the main thing I needed it for anyway. It was to have more storage. And I actually got extra storage. Like my phone that I have at the moment, this phone really has no storage. I mean, I do have 20,000 or over 20,000 photos and videos. And I've deleted loads. But this, I think I'll be able to get a lot more on, like 5 times the amount. So I'm excited to take some content. I just really hope that the quality of the phone, like the camera, is good, because that is like essential. Again, that is pretty much why I've bought it. Also, I then got roped into buying about 5 million perfumes, as always. I didn't even want them. They do this to me every time. As soon as they make eye contact with me, and I try and keep my head down, but then I feel rude. So then I kind of like look at them a little bit and be like, no, it's okay. And then they're like, no, miss, just take one of these like paper things. And then I take it and then they're like, come, and then I just feel so guilty. So then I go over to them and then they spray one and I'm like, oh, it's okay. And they're like, I'll give you like 5 for the price of 1. And then I'm just like, feel so bad. So then I end up buying them and I don't even want them. And I have, so like, you can literally see up here, like all of these are just like, I haven't even opened any of them. I've took about 10 home for like my family just because I'm never going to use them. And you should see my perfume. Like I have a whole like cupboard dedicated to perfumes. I have so many, and that's not even the ones that I have from the UK either. So yes, I have a lot of perfumes and I just don't need them, and it's annoyed me because I mean this smells like a man's aftershave anyway, which I do love. I love unisex smells. Like I love ouds and I love unisex smells. I love anything sexy. But is that just because I fancy men? That's why I love those smells so much. Like on me, do I just smell like a man? I don't know. Anyway, I am going to end this vlog here. Let's have a look at my phone anyway. I'm literally calling it a camera because that is all it's going to get used for. But let's have a little look. I got the orange one, although I've heard bad reviews about the orange one. Well, it is really sexy. That is a sexy phone. I have heard bad things about the orange like cover though. Like apparently it goes discoloured, like it goes pink. That's why I got a case for it, because I don't want it to go discoloured. And the amount I've dropped this phone, I mean, I'm lucky that it's only smashed here and not the actual camera or the front, but I do drop it all the time. So I don't know how it's not smashed more than that. But I'm going to put the case on this one because I don't want to ruin it. But I have heard bad things about the orange and that it does go discoloured. But I think I'm going to turn it on at least. I just won't be able to do anything with it. I won't even be able to download any apps. So it's pretty pointless. Anyway, I am going to end this vlog here because I have nothing else to really show you. I didn't film anything at work today because I could not be bothered to go onto the forecourt. It was so hot today. And obviously I'm dressed like completely covered. I mean, to be fair, I actually feel cool in this, but I just didn't want to go onto the forecourt, to be honest. I'm having a really lazy day today. Well, not lazy, I've been non-stop, but I just... Anyway, guys, I'm just waffling. So I'm going to end this vlog here and I will see you in the next one. Bye!